Raising independent, self-sufficient, and self-reliant kids is not just about teaching them to do everyday household chores or helping around the house, but it's way more than that. It's a mindset, which basically starts from a mindset shift in the parent's mind first, which then passed on to the kids through a mindful and informed parenting style. We all hear those stories in our mommy circles about the teen who moved to the college but is like not able to do his or her own laundry or calls their parents to help navigating through the every little aspects of their life. This might sound cute and funny on the outside, but there is a deep seated issue under it. How are we expecting a teen to study and grow into an adult who is ready to start a life independently when they are not even able to take their little life decisions every single day? And this starts from childhood. Every habit starts from childhood. When the kids are young, they are ready to learn and absorb everything that is presented in front of them. And here, as a parent, we have to take mindful steps to raise our little kids into independent individuals. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the aspects of parenting which I truly feel very strongly about, and that is raising kids as an independent, self-sufficient individuals. In today's video, I am going to talk about little things that we can do every day to help raise our kids into independent and self-sufficient, responsible adults. So, let's go. From experience, I have understood that encouraging kids to be independent from an early age can help them develop self-reliance. You can start by letting them do simple everyday things for themselves, like let them dress themselves or pack their bags on their own or feed themselves, or you can let them do their homeworks without constant supervision. Gradually, you can give them more responsibility and independence as they grow older. I specifically remember that when my son was around 1.5 years old, I used to keep all his clothes on a shelf at his own height, and every day he used to pick his own clothes, what he is going to wear, and used to dress himself. And slowly and steadily, by the time he turned 2 and he started going to school, actually, he used to dress himself specifically in school uniform, which can be tricky at times. And whenever he came back from the school, he used to just neatly fold his clothes and put them back in the same spec shelf. And he used to feel so happy and amazing. It really helps them develop a self-confidence that yes, they are able to do things on their own without getting help from an adult. Now, this brings me to my next point, which is letting go of specifically of our perfection syndrome. We as parents are so obsessed with doing things perfectly and rightly that we end up doing all the things by ourselves. If we want our kids to take charge of their life, we have to let them do things on their own. And honestly, most of the times that might not be perfect, but that's how they are going to learn. I recently came across a very interesting concept about teaching kids to do their daily chores is asking for help. If you really want your kids to step up and do their own chores every day, ask for help. Maybe you can say something like, "Baby, I need your help in packing bag today." And you will be surprised to see the eagerness with which they will come to you and they will help you. And slowly and gradually, you can just let them do the things independently all by themselves. You can always supervise and guide them through the task you have assigned, but once in a while, just try to step back and see how happy and confident they feel when they are able to do something completely independently. Another thing that you can do is encourage decision making. When adults allow children to make decisions, it boosts their self-confidence and decision-making skills. Give them right choices and let them make decisions for themselves. You can start from simple things like maybe give 2 to 3 options for dinner and ask them what they want to eat today. Or you can simply ask for their advice or choices while making simple decisions for things around the house. Decision-making is a huge part of becoming an independent and self-sufficient individual. As parents, we may want to protect our children from making mistakes, but it's important to let them make those decisions, experience failures, and learn from their mistakes. Allow them to take risks. Risk-taking is an important part of growing up and learning. We all see young children like trying to do everything. As a child, they just have no fear of anything, but this is different. Allow kids to take calculated risks, and which can eventually help them build self-confidence and develop resilience. Of course, as a parent, we have to find the right balance between risk taking and safety or common sense. Praising your child for their efforts and achievements can help boost their confidence level and encourages them to take more initiatives. Always appreciate their efforts, irrespective of the results. If they are making a choice which you don't agree with, try to have a conversation or discussion which is completely based on logic. So the next time they're going to make a decision, they know what factors they need to consider before choosing a particular decision. So here, let me share a personal example. Recently, my son had to submit 3 preferences for the school club, out of which he was supposed to join one based on his audition results. So the moment the options came, he immediately picked his 3 based on what he was most comfortable with. And I took this as an opportunity to have a conversation just to understand what was his reason behind choosing those particular options. And after a great conversation and discussions, he finally understood that there are so many more factors that he should have considered while making those decisions and choices, uh, besides just the liking for those particular options. So don't hesitate to pitch in whenever or wherever you feel it is important. But let them have the final call and let them experience the success or failures that comes along with their decisions. It's very important for them. Positive reinforcement not only helps them become an independent individual, it also fosters a strong self-image and self-worth in them. Raising independent and self-reliant kids requires a lot of patience, consistency, and efforts. But at the same time, remember that every kid is unique and will develop at their own pace. So be patient and encourage your kids to take small steps towards being an independent individual. Your child is going to thank you for this later. And even if they don't, you know you have done your job well. This was all for today. And with this, I will wrap up this video. Do consider subscribing to the channel and hit the like button. I'll be back with another video next time. Till then, bye-bye.